So how do you know, like in the wild, if you're about to get steamrolled by big consultants? I'm going to use an example that I have with the client right now to kind of showcase some red flags that you should be asking. It is my literal job to be the bullshit meter for big vendors or big consultancies for different businesses. I have a front row seat into this. I have a client right now. I work in heavy industry, so that means very complex manufacturing, metals, mining, those types of things, where the ecosystem is extremely complex. These people need industry knowledge, and right now they're between a tier 2 system integrator and a big consultancy system integrator similar to Accenture, Deloitte. I'm not going to say the name. And it's the same story. Tier 2 understands their industry, understands their business, is really doing the work to win the client. Tier 1 is wine and dining the executive team and kind of inserting themselves into the process, but they have a big brand, which the executive team sees as a safety net. Big system integrators sell to the executive team. Tier 2 and people that actually want to earn your business sell to the project team. So when industry experience is very, very important to a certain client, what big consultancies will do is they'll go out and find a contract expert in that field. Nothing wrong with contractors, right? It's great to go find a subject matter expert. But the way that they deploy this theater in the interview is to say, like, this is the dream team. Like, we care so much about you guys that we have our A team. And then all of a sudden, because all you have to do is check like LinkedIn and do 5 minutes of due diligence to realize that this person, this project manager that they're saying is the A team and has, great synergies and relationships in the business is a contractor. So immediately my team's like, so have you worked with big system integrator before? And the PM's like, no, this would be my first project. So then how do you know that this is the dream team? As I always tell my clients, you don't want to be first, okay? You don't want to be on the first version of the software, even if they sell it like Jesus Christ himself developed it, right? You don't want to be the first person in a project team because there's lots of different dynamics there that you're paying for their time and you don't really know, you don't have any evidence or data points of how that's going to turn out. Big brands do not mean less risk. Logos on a PowerPoint slide does not mean safer. If your system integrators are being chosen by executives because they took them to Nobu or something like that in Vegas, that's it already setting your project up for failure because your project team is the day-to-day people that need to work with this. Also, if you're an executive and you're not listening to your project team, you're already doomed and there's no hope for you. So in this scenario, we have to be able to let them choose what's best for them while laying out all of the evidence. This is fake and this is real. You guys choose.